Hi, this is Dev6 Rehab, and today's question is, how do you lose weight? Well, losing weight is simply burning more calories than your intake. Well, that's easy, but how do you do that? Well, there are two different ways to do that. One is dieting, and the other one is exercising. Well, dieting sucks, and you're hungry all the time, so just doing that probably isn't a good idea. So, if you want it, well, the exception of just don't eat fast food, because there's a lot of saturated fat. And that stuff's really bad for you. It will kill you. So, when you go to the gym, there are two different exercises, or type of workouts, we'll say, that you can do. One is called aerobic, which is like running, because it requires oxygen. When you run, you get tired and you run out of breath because your body needs more oxygen, and if you're not used to it, you won't be able to breathe any more and you'll have to stop. But doing that will actually burn more calories than anaerobic workouts. And it works the best if you use the largest muscle groups in your body, which is your legs, which is why most people run or bike when they do aerobic workouts or dance, whatever. Something with your legs, but it doesn't really matter. Anaerobic workout is just when you go and lift weights, like most men just do when they go to the gym. You can sit in a machine or any of the machines and do those, or you can use free weights like dumbbells or whatever. The only difference between machines and dumbbells pretty much is if you sit in a machine, you're pretty much just pushing a weight in one direction because that's all it really allows you to do, and it doesn't create stabilizing muscles, which stabilizing muscles are little muscles that are all over your body that help you balance things. So if you're bench pressing using two dumbbells, one in each hand, and you're not very good at it, and you try to push it up, and you're gonna be shaking all over the place like this, and you bring it down, you're doing this. That's because your stabilizing muscles are really weak. And then, so after you did those a lot, then after, a month or two, then when you did it, when you pushed up the reps, you would be more like this, and you wouldn't shake as much because your stabilizing muscles will be a lot stronger. And you may be like, why are you bringing all this up? I don't really care about stabilizing muscles. I care about burning calories and losing weight. Well, the reason for that is that your body is pretty much like a machine, a very well-made machine. And the more lean muscle on your body, the more efficient that machine is. So if there is lots of lean muscle on your body will naturally burn calories just on its own because it'll be that much more efficient, which will making losing weight a lot easier because your body will just pretty much start burning calories for no reason, which doesn't seem to make sense. But then if you notice guys that work out a lot and they have lots of muscle, lean muscle all over their body, they eat a ton. And that's because their body requires more calories to operate because they're so efficient. Now, a lot of women think that if they go to the gym and they lift weights, they're going to become these huge, hulking female Amazon women, which is not the case at all. Because they're on internet or TV, you see these chicks that are just freaking huge, and they look like they could just punch through walls that are made out of concrete or something. Well, that would be because they've used testosterone and most likely steroids, which would definitely increase their size and actually even make them hairier and possibly increase acne. That tends to be side effects of uses of steroids and testosterone with women, because they're essentially becoming slightly more men when they use testosterone. So, but yeah, you women don't have to worry about being really large. Actually, you would probably just want to refrain from using really heavy weights. The best course of action if you want to just lose weight is to pick a weight that you can do at least 15 reps of your first set, and then go to the next weight like that's higher. Just, whatever the next dumbbell or whatever it is, it's probably going to be like 2 or 3 pounds heavier. Just go to the next one and try to get 10 reps, and then the third set just like 8 reps or whatever. Just whatever you're doing, just kind of stick to that formula, and you should see results. And don't put a lot of value on numbers, because most of the time women freak out because they weigh themselves after going to the gym for a month or whatever, and they like either weigh the same or they weigh more. Well, that's pretty much because muscle weighs a lot more than fat. So you're probably turning a lot of your fat into muscle. So that's why you either hadn't lost any weight or you weigh more. So instead of relying on what you weigh for results, better idea is to like measure, your waist or your thighs or whatever it is you want smaller. That usually show a lot more results than how much you weigh, which is pretty good for motivation. You like to see results, otherwise you're like, I don't want to do this anymore, it's not helping, and it's hard. And it is hard. But if it wasn't hard, then everyone would do it. Which is funny, because actually nowadays a lot of people do that. But anyway, this has been How to Lose Weight. Have a good night.